Welcome to part 2 of my health and fitness journey. In part 1, I talked about wanting to get back into the gym and showed you what a typical glute/leg day looks like for me. And I was going to show you some healthy meals, however, I didn't eat any. In a shocking turn of events, in today's video, I actually have some recipes that I can show you that I've been eating pretty consistently after the gym. So with that little recap, let's jump into today. Since in my last video I showed you my lower body workouts, I want to show you my upper body workouts. I used to only do lower body workouts because I just wanted a bigger butt, if I'm being honest here. And I was worried that if I worked out my upper body that I would look bulky. Just some myths that I've been fed throughout the years and took to heart. I've recently made it a part of my routine to include upper body workouts, and I've come to realize that it breaks up the monotony of going to the gym and doing the same thing every single day. And two, it feels really good to be sore and like working out different muscle groups than you typically do. Anyways, I did the same thing as before where I set up my clothes the night before so I'd have no excuses not to go in the morning. I'll do you a favor and time skip since you can see all of this in part 1. Whoa, look at that, it's morning time. I got dressed, grabbed my bag, and headed to the gym. First I grab a yoga mat, 2 2-pound weights, and then 2 7.5-pound weights. Obviously I carry everything at the same time because I don't like making 2 trips. So as a warm-up, I do about 3 sets of these exercises that I'm about to show you for about 12 reps. Then I switch over to heavier weights and do the same exercises, except the arm raises because it seems to target my shoulders a bit more and I like doing it with the lighter pound weights. And I get down on the mat and do these Supermans with a light resistance band between my hands. And then immediately after I do about 10, I switch over to what I think are called back rows. I don't really know. I also do these bent over rows with my palms facing away from me first, about 10 times, and then I switch over to where my palms are facing me for another 10 times. And I do that for about 4 sets. Next up is push-ups. I do them with my knees down so I have more control, which by the way, there is no shame in. And I don't usually do ab-specific workouts anymore. I used to, which is why I think I have some residual muscle still there. I used to do bicycles for 4 sets of 50 reps and then twisted planks for about 4 sets of 20 reps. But I've recently adapted this workout where you're in a plank position and you take a weight. For me, I use the 7.5-pound weight just because I was using it for my other exercises. But you take it and you shift it under you from one side to the other. Let me tell you, this is probably the best ab workout I've ever done. I also do some machines, but unless I had another person filming me, all you would get is really bad angles and me constantly shifting my eyes to make sure no one's judging me. But let's do some quick reenactments for you. I went to this bench and I put my left leg and my left arm on the bench with my right arm hanging off with a 10-pound weight. This exercise really targets like the shoulder blade area more so than your arms. You switch over and do the same thing on the other side. After that, I do these tricep dips, and I like using this bench because you can get really, really low. Me doing it here doesn't give it justice to how it looks in the gym. And then I do lat pulls on the designated machine for them. My left elbow locks a lot, and I find with this machine it doesn't do it as severely. Alright, and workout is complete. I have 2 different meals that I eat in the mornings that I can show you. First is a smoothie consisting of almond milk, rolled oats, vanilla protein powder, and peanut butter. Firstly, I pour the almond milk so it's just slightly covering the blades of the blender. And then I take half a scoop or a little bit more of rolled oats just because I like the texture. And then a scoop of protein powder topped with roughly 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I add a cup of ice, blend it all together, and honestly, it tastes pretty dang good. And the other recipe is for oatmeal, where I take half a scoop of the rolled oats, 1 cup of water, microwave it. Mix it, then slowly stir in a scoop of the protein powder so it's mixed well. Don't put too much of the protein powder if you're not eating a whole lot of oatmeal, or else it'll be like really grainy. And then I just throw in roughly 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. What I do is I take a normal spoon, take a huge dollop, and scrape off the excess. That's just the serving that I go by. I probably should measure it out, but it's fine. The only thing now to complete this would be some Doritos. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Honestly, it's not that bad. Yesterday I ate some sushi and it was so good, but I don't know if it's classified as healthy necessarily. I'm not beating myself up too much. Honestly, I don't even know if these recipes that I shared with you are classified as healthy. I just know that they're higher in protein, so the satiety level is just a little bit higher. For like muscle recovery and stuff, protein's good. Hopefully by next video I've come up with another recipe that I can share. If you haven't already, be sure to check out part 1 of this video where I show the initial come up of my health and fitness journey and also give some backstory as to why this video is even a thing. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!